What's good, everybody? It is your boy, Let Us Pray. I hope you have a blessed and prosperous day, man. Hope you're having a good day. This Thursday, one more day till Friday, y'all. You almost made it to the weekend. No Saturday work for DMV workers going forward. Until further notice, Saturday service has been suspended, so your boy gets a Monday through Friday. We're excited. We're excited. So, this is a Golden State Warriors Dubnation debate episode. Much been talked about NBA season. Is it canceled? Is it just postponed? Will it pick back up in August? Will it pick back up in July? Will coronavirus, will COVID-19 be a thing of the past by then? Will the economy, the infrastructure of the United States, will it be up and going and back to its normal self by then? We don't know. That's the answer. We don't know. But what we do know is, for now, the Warriors have the worst record in the league. So they are slated to get the highest percentage to get the number one pick in the 2020 draft. It's looking like it's a two-man race for the number one pick. We have James Wiseman out of Memphis, 7-footer, 6'11", 7-footer. I really liked what I saw from James Wiseman. You have to look more than what he did as a I'm getting behind these trucks that have things in the back. I don't have anything holding. It's more than what he did as a freshman. You look at the potential he has to grow into his body, also develop more. Not necessarily as a scorer so much, but as a defender. Love his length, love his he's a big body. He's a big body. He can pop, pick and pop. He does have some skill set to shoot the three. He can definitely work on his shooting a little more. Every player coming out the draft pretty much has flaws. But I like, he's an energy guy. You get up and down the floor. He can rim run. And of course, the ultimate, he's coming out the draft, so he's young. He's young. He's going to be inexpensive initially. So you got James Wiseman. He did drop out of college so he can focus on his NBA career. There is some noise surrounding whether or not he was eligible because of benefits received, things like that. So he withdrew from Memphis and decided to not be a distraction to the program and focus on training for the NBA draft. I can totally respect that. Withdrawing so that your team doesn't have to be focused on answering all those questions about you every day. Coach doesn't either. Other guy, Toppin. Didn't really know much about Obi. I had heard James Wiseman's name before this season. Didn't know much about Obi. He stormed onto the scene this season, playing for the Dayton Flyers. And at first, I'm like, let me see who this guy is, Obi Toppin. I'm not gonna make fun of his name because no need. But I'm just like Obi, So there was a guy named Obi though in high school that was one of the fastest under 18 400-meter runners in America. His name was Obi Moore. I believe he even used to train with Michael Johnson. He was that fast as a kid. I believe he was running sub 46 in the 400 meters. John Muir High School in the LA area. Shout out to Obi Moore. You learned something today if you didn't know about him. Obi Moore, one of the fastest kids you ever seen in person, under 18. Just ridiculous speed. Hope Obi Moore's okay, man. He's got to be about 40 years old now. That was a freshman. I think he was a senior, so he's got to be. I ain't gonna tell my age, but he got to be over 40, around 40-ish. So anyway, let me get back to Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin, man. First thing that jumps off the highlight reel is his ridiculous leaping ability. This dude jumps like he has a trampoline underneath him. I mean, he's 6'9". He's slim, but he has very broad shoulders, high and broad shoulders. So he looks bigger than he actually is. He's 6'9". He has a long wingspan, 7-foot wingspan. But he's a slender, you know what I'm saying? He's a slender guy, but the dude can leap. Oh my gosh. Like when they throw him alley-oops, it's like they don't even throw it at the rim. They just throw it almost as high as they can to test and see if he can still get it. And he gets it every time. Like, it's ridiculous. How many lobs this man caught? Oh man, you gotta go see his highlight reel if you haven't seen it already. Obi Toppin, just crazy, right? He can shoot the three, 42% from three, with over 100 threes attempted this season. That's pretty amazing. He's a pick and roll dream for a point guard. You can get him on the move. And the half-court offense, you can get him on the move. He will fill the lane in a transition type of offense. He can fill the lane just like a guard. He can run like a guard. He can jump like a guard. He can shoot like a guard. His release is a little slow, but I think people will be playing him more to keep him out the lane than to let him shoot that three. Because he can hit it. He's proven that he can hit it, and he shot the ball way behind the college three-point line. So I don't think the NBA line will be any problem for him. The one thing I do worry about is, like I said, he's a slender guy. His size for an NBA big. I know small ball. The Warriors kind of adopted small ball and made it what it is right now. They didn't invent it. However, Don Nelson did invent small ball, but other teams used it before. This recent Warriors team used it. Alvin Gentry, Mike D'Antoni, people like that. But the Warriors kind of perfected it with the personnel that they had. I think Obi could be a nice fill-in for Draymond Green at the 4. Put Draymond at the 5, maybe. Put Obi in at the 4, or leave Draymond on the bench when you just want all shooters on the court. I think a sneaky move for the Warriors going forward would to try to be able to secure Myers Leonard. He's playing for the Heat right now. He's been shooting tremendously from 3 the past couple seasons since the playoffs. I think if the Warriors could secure Myers Leonard, I mean, if they have the goal in getting Myers Leonard, I think you take Obi Toppin. If they're not looking at Myers Leonard, I honestly think you got to take James Wiseman, because dunks are great, but playoff basketball, you're going to need people who can get those dirty buckets. And I'd rather have a true 7-footer out there who can get those dirty buckets down low, who can rim protect. That's what the Warriors need right now. They need size, they need length. So I'm not saying Obi could be a bust. I'm not saying that at all. But I think Wiseman is a safer pick. Not that you should always choose the safer pick, but I think he is in this instance. He may, like some people saying he could have a David Robinson type career, and he's left-handed, I believe. I love, big men that are left-handed. Big men that are left-handed are create a lot of issues for their competitors and their opponents. So that's just my opinion. James Wiseman or Obi Toppin. What do you think, Dub Nation? Who should we get? That's if we get the number 1 pick. Maybe we don't get the number 1 pick. Maybe we only have the option of getting 1, so we have to settle for the other. Maybe we get number 2 or number 3. And then there's that kid Edwards, who's a 2 or 3, great 3-point range. So it's your boy Let Us Pray. I hope you guys have a blessed and prosperous day. Dub Nation, let me get your comments, man. Who do you think we should pick in the draft? Assuming we have the number 1 pick, Obi Toppin or James Wiseman. Go look at the tapes. Go look at the highlight reels and let me know who you think we should get. I'll be back later with some more Dubnation debate episodes. I have been doing them, obviously, because there's no NBA to talk about, really. But like, subscribe, share this video, give me your feedback, and I'll be sure to comment. Peace, love you guys, and I'm out.